Why is it that whenever Western media reports about China, they have to show China in a negative light? Let me show you how easy it is to create these kind of reports. For example, a street like this. If Western media were to report here, they're not going to show it as it is like this. Firstly, they're going to lower the saturation. Then they're going to put a little vignette around the edge of the screen. And then they're going to add some kind of weird, dark, yellowish tone to try and make it look like it's 1960s or something. And then they might even add some kind of sad, mysterious, spooky music. And then they might even put a bit of slow motion on it as well. That's Western media's portrayal of China. Right, so today is Sunday, and every Sunday in this little town, they have a Sunday market. Some turnips there. Ah, what's this? Some baba? Man, this place just never ends. Wow. All sorts of goodies. Fresh, organic food, by the way. If this was UK media, they're gonna be like, here we are in poverty here, poverty, chaos, misery. There's literally no food here. People are starving. People are unhappy. There's no fish and chips. There's no sandwiches. There's no bread. They've been forced to eat oranges every day and forced to eat noodles and rice here. And so you can see all these stores here. What the government does is most of these stores are farmers, and they come to the town to sell their products, and the government provides them this area on the street free of charge. No charge, you heard that correct. Free of charge by the government. Look at all this stuff. It's insane. UK media is going to say, all of these people here, they've been forced to work at these stores without any payment, and they've been working on a 24-hour shift around the clock. Now Zhao's just buying a tree. This is sugar cane. Sugar cane, huh? How do you say sugar cane?
甘蔗.
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 Man, look how much it is. It's like a forest. It's like it looks like bamboo. This was UK media. They're gonna say, here we are. They've literally run out of food. They're now eating trees. Here we are, and I just spoke to this man behind me, and he told me that the Chinese government, they came in the night and they took his hair. Back to you in the studio, BSB News. In general, Chinese people are friendly, you know. From my own experience as a foreigner living in China for 10 years, Chinese people have been nothing but friendly towards me and hospitable. There's a very popular little barbecue stall here. It's like meat on a stick. UK media. Here we are, outside of one of China's struggling food banks. You can see the people here queuing behind me for food. Because there's no more food left in China, there's a food shortage. I just spoke to the chef behind me, and she told me that she wants to change this store into a fish and chip store. But unfortunately, there's no more fish in the sea. Back to you in the studio, BSB News. This place is just huge. Let's take a look at the top of these steps. Whoa. That is a pretty nice stadium. There's someone on the pitch. UK media. Here we are at one of China's largest concentration camps in the country. You can see the bars of terror behind me, imprisoning every single minority in China. I just spoke to one of the detainees over there behind me, and she told me of a life of terror and turmoil inside the camp. She wishes to one day to be able to escape from this camp and to return to a better life here.
Yeah.
I'll cut that part. No matter you're a minority or not, here in China, everyone is treated the same, treated equally. In fact, some of the minorities, they actually get special treatment, better treatment than, say, the Han Chinese. Wow. So this is a dam, is it? That is huge. Wow, so there's only water there that is holding. Look at the colour of that water. It's very, very oyster. If this was UK media. Here we are. Here we are at one of China's crumbling dams. You can see over there that there are many cracks and it is about to crumble, and the amount of pressure is just intensifying, and any second now this dam will burst its banks and it will flood the entire town. BSP News, back to you in the studio. Don't judge China until you've come here and seen it with your own eyes for yourself. And then you can be the judge for yourself. Make your own decision. Here we are. It's a complete war zone. Behind me you can hear the missiles are being fired into the Western world. People are gonna say I've been paid to show these crops and that China's got so much food, you know, because UK media, apparently there's a food shortage. You know? People are gonna say, oh, why you must have been funded by someone to say this. Oh, he doesn't show behind the camera. All his government handlers are watching him, telling him what to say. Let me show you who's behind the camera. It's just Zhao over there. You know what she's doing? She's kicking a rock around. What are you doing? Huh? But if this was UK media, they're gonna say, here we are at one of China's rotting farms. The food here and all of the crops are decaying at an incredible rate. British YouTubers are being funded to come to these farms, and they're told what to say by their government handlers. Back to you in the studio, BSB News. Look at this place. What's going on here? Looks like some kind of mushroom farm. UK media. Here we are at an illegal hallucinogenic mushroom farm here in China. They're cultivating these mushrooms here to then use against the population of China to brainwash the nation. Back to you in the studio, BSB News. I mean, it's an absolute joke. Some of these articles, I think they're just writing out of their arse. In all of these articles, you'll notice a similar tone. It's this kind of patronizing, superior tone, as if they're looking down on China, you know. No matter what news is coming out of China, they're always going to put a negative little twist on it. They'll never show anything positive. They'll never show the good side of China. I mean,